Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. I have a bit of cold in the middle of summer. Sorry about I got a little bit of cough, and if my voice is not the usual, I apologize. Although we are almost in the beginning of summer, and end of May, beginning of June, the weather is crazy here in the United Kingdom. It's still cold and it's still raining, and it doesn't look like summer whatsoever. Anyway, so that's a side rant. When we live in Britain, the weather becomes a very big part of your life. Anyway, so let's go. So in this video I have another review or introduction of a fragrance which is very, very good for summer, if we get summer. And this is from the House of Haramain. House of Haramain doesn't need an introduction. They are one of the biggest and the oldest perfume houses from United Arab Emirates, from Middle East. And they have a super extensive perfume portfolio in their lineup, from very, very expensive to very affordable and very reasonable priced. So this one in particular is from their Amber Oud line, which I think there are about 7 or 8 of them in this line altogether. And this one is Amber Oud Al Haramain Amber Oud Carbon Edition. It's Eau de Perfume. This bottle is 60 ml. In United Kingdom you can find it around £60, give or take, and for that price, this is a bargain. Beauty in a bottle. So first thing first, let me tell you the performance. The performance is excellent. On my skin goes easily over 8 hours. On t-shirt goes easily over 10 hours. So it's a very, very good performer, especially for Eau de Perfume. It behaves like Eau de Perfume proper. In terms of projection, I get an arm length of projection for 3 to 4 hours, and after that slowly subside. But I always have a big bubble, big cloud, and a big trail. I put 5 sprays of this, and that was ample enough for me to smell it all day. But if you want to go outside and people smell you from the other side of the road, probably need to go a little bit more. So in terms of performance, excellent, very, very good performer. House of Al Haramain, vast majority of the perfumes are superbly good performance anyway, and this is no exception. In terms of age, I would say 25 and up to be in the safe side, although the DNA in here is quite friendly. It's nothing challenging in here, but I would say because it's got a classical feel to it, I would say about 25 and up to in the safe side. Unless you like this kind of fragrances, then it doesn't mean anything. In terms of sex, although this one very masculine, because it reminds you, or at least it reminds me of 2 fragrances which are quite masculine and very well known. One of them is Green Irish Tweed by Creed, and one of them is Cool Water by Davidoff. So this reminds me of those 2, or a combination of those 2, or to some extent those 2. So for that, it makes it quite masculine. But if you like this kind of fragrances and you're a lady, you can easily wear it. It doesn't mean anything. As always, perfumes, fragrances, smell, or they don't have gender. It's just marketing BS. If you like a smell, wear it. If you don't like a smell, don't wear it. As simple as that. In terms of occasion, this is quite opulent. So I would say evening, going out, formal occasion, close encounter, dating, special occasion, and things like that. Although if you want, you can use it anywhere you like. It's only a recommendation. In terms of season, this is better suited for warmer weather because it's quite fresh, but it's got depth to it and complexity to it, so you can use it all year round. In summer, less sprays. In winter, more sprays. Overall, it's very, very versatile. You can use it anywhere, anytime, anything you want, really. And for a price, this beauty is superbly well done. Gorgeous fragrance in here, very balanced, very well done, very well constructed, very, very well blended. The ingredients for the price is amazing. It smells much more than £60. Grenache Tweed is about £300 for 100 ml, so you do the math. And in terms of the ingredients, is very very good as well. It smells quite natural to my nose, which is crazy for this price point. So let me let you know the smell of it. As I said, it reminds me of two very very famous fragrances, Grenache Tweed by Creed and Cool Water by Davidoff. There are some aspects of it, it reminds you of those two, okay? To some extent, to what extent, it depends on your nose, it depends on your skin, depends on your experience, depends on your memory, all these things, okay? For me, it leans a little bit more towards Grenache Tweed rather than Cool Water, but definitely that camphorous, menthol feel of Cool Water is in here, so that is a big character, especially the first half of this fragrance. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. So on top we have lavender, bergamot and rosemary. In the mid we have sea notes, geranium and sage, and in the base we have amber, vetiver, moss and cedar. Everything in here I get distinctly, and it's a very very well done fragrance. This one actually surprised me a lot, because although I know House of Al Haramain, they do very very good fragrances and they are one of the best out there in terms of inspired fragrances. They do super high quality. I wasn't expecting to be this good, okay? So it's very very well done. In terms of quality, it matches the quality of Creed. It's so good, okay? It even maybe surpasses it. The reason it surpasses it and is better because the longevity is crazy on this one. Grenache Tweed, these days if you buy it, they're been watered down, they've been reformulated. Unfortunately, you get about 6 hours or 7 hours or so if you're lucky, and this one it goes easily over 10 hours on t-shirt. Next day I could smell it strongly on t-shirt. So let's go. So when it opens up, super super aromatic, so you need to like your aromatic fragrances, because this is huge on aromatics. And the lavender and also violet leaf, is not mentioned violet leaf in here. I get a big violet leaf and I get a big lavender, and that makes it super aromatic, little bit medicinal, little huge herbal. The reason is because there is a rosemary in here and sage and also the moss together. The combination of these three is making it very herbal, very green, and also the vetiver, very green, very grassy, very herbal, very leafy, very green, very almost like outdoors you're in the woods, you're in jungle in the middle of summer, and everything is blossoming and very very happy. So it gives you that feel. The watery notes, it is there, but it's not huge. I get a little bit of watery feel to it, but it's not big, and also it's not salty whatsoever. It's just basically very fresh water smell to it. The geranium here giving it a little bit of that softness in the mid, a tiny bit of mintiness as well, but again it's not a big player. It is secondary. Amber, it is very very ambery. Overall this is a super amber fragrance from beginning to end. It's very very ambery, and the amber here is very effervescent, it's very happy, it's very fluffy, it's very bright. It's none of those deep dense amber. The cedar, I get more cedar and sandalwood combination here, which is again not mentioned, and that cedar sandalwood giving it that base of woodiness. Overall this is super woody, very 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 woody, especially the second half becomes woodier and woodier, so you need to like your woody fragrances. So overall, what do you should expect? So this is the basically let me tell you in short what to expect. Very very aromatic. This is super super aromatic. It's fresh, it's spicy. The spiciness is mainly come from the herbal spices and also the combination of the violet leaf and lavender in here, giving it a little bit of that medicinal feel. It's very very woody, especially the second half. The lavender is big. The marine notes, mainly watery notes rather than marine notes. I don't get that much oceanic or sea saltiness, but I get fresh water rather than sea saltiness. Very very herbal, very green, very grassy, very leafy. It's big on the citrus, especially in the beginning. The beginning when it opens up for the first hour or so is super fresh, super citrus and green and herbal and aromatic, and that stays for a very long time, and that is very impressive. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And a little about earthiness, and also a little about medicinal feel to it overall. Tiny bit of smokiness, very very small amount, a hint of amount of smokiness, very tiny amount. So overall, absolutely yes, yes, yes. I highly, highly recommend it. This is one of the best rendition of Green Irish Tweed or what's your name, Cool Water by Davidoff. But as I said, for me, this is leans more towards Green Irish Tweed rather than Cool Water by Davidoff. I love both of them anyway. It doesn't matter to me. I love the smell of this because it's got the best of both fragrances. It's got the best of the Green Irish Tweed and the best of Cool Water by Davidoff, and that makes it a superbly good fragrance for summer. It's very very fresh, very happy, and it's definitely one of those attention grabber. Be careful of the trigger because this is very dense and thick and strong, so you have to control the trigger. You have to experiment, see how much is ample enough for you, and then go ahead and basically apply it. Okay guys, so if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems, and this beauty is definitely a hidden gem. If you want to purchase one of my own perfume and get something very very beautiful in return and support me that way, you could do that. I leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in United Kingdom. They are out of this world, ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money. They are very mysterious smelling, very unique, very artistic, and the first thing hits you the quality of the perfumes because the ingredients are one of the best in the world, especially for the price. Okay guys, thank you very much, and as always, and see you later. Bye bye bye.